Hey folks, this is Aiming for Gaming. Today we're aiming for efficient production chains in InfraSpace. Previously we have built initial city, started our research and ensured outstanding power supply. All that to let our citizens work 24/7. But we can do better. Like this wind turbine that can spin through dozens of power poles. But first things first. Our city has just reached level 3. I have no idea what does this mean, but well done. The amount of trucks with oxygen and water required for settlement is frightening, but we've unlocked pipes recently. Let's see how they work. I can place a pipe just near the production building, and it will be connected to the pipe system automatically. Great! On the other end, I'll connect houses the same way, and that's it. The same trick works for water, but it obviously requires its own pipe system. Luckily, we can place them on the same tiles. They work near each other with no issues. Ah yes, steel mills also require water and now can get it without trucks as well. Fantastic! And an icing on the cake is power substation. It allows us to cover a pretty big circle with power supply without power pole grid, but still needs power poles on its own. What a pity. Look, it's pretty crowded on the main road. Placing more buildings will help here, right? Right? Those yellow numbers mean that we produce less products than needed. Hold on. Another line of electronics, followed by more home appliances, blue science of course, and food supply, more copper mines, additional oxygen and carbon supply. Now we are talking. And we can attract even more people. Next step is to organize some parks so that our citizens can go for a walk. Like Burn Planet is not enough. I want some aluminium, but it's behind the rocks. Luckily, the game allows us to choose the road halt. Then, as always, we should build several mines and supply them with electricity. Place a couple of microchip factories and computer factories just near, and voila! Our people now can get their own computers. These white aluminium trucks show us that everything is working just fine. Our spaceport area can't even hold the amount of newcomers, so I'll modify it a bit. Yeah, that's much better. Still pessimistic, but at a new scale. Our first level 3 houses, with a bunch of new needs of course. Which means that we should get rid of our mines. Large miners are twice as effective. Oh right, we have a spaceship. And we can even repair it, and get some nice bonuses in return. Why not? All we need is materials themselves, and of course a building that will send the crafted repair products right into the space. Finally, a 2-lane road. The amount of cars in this city is growing, so they should fix the traffic issues. Wait, why the cars are disappearing? And where? I guess we have no choice. Sorry, pals. And of course our spaceport area deserves new roads as well. It looks different now. You know what? Maybe we can reduce the amount of trucks by placing adjacent railway stations. To do so, firstly we should expand our city a bit to measure its borders. Then place a station on the edge of the city. Finish our square for future city expansions. Add remaining parks inside. Place a second train station in our factory district. Connect it with the main road for quick accessibility. And of course connect our 2 stations with train lines. And connect the remaining piece, and done! Yep, this should do it. Train line name? Efficient line. If you've never seen how trains are born, that's how. They just grow from other trains like bots. Well, never mind. We need a quick tour, I guess. Each train starts its route in the factory district. Then it should pass a train interchange. I have no idea how this is happening, but after a while each train can go to the next phase, the circle descending. Now I think that machinist's job is the best, because it means free roller coaster tickets every day. But once you reach the bottom level and pass several miles of sand dunes, you will come to another roller coaster part. The circle ascending. Yes, balance, balance everywhere. From the first glance you might think that it's enough. But no, my friends. No one can escape the train unless he passes the picturesque aluminium hills. with several circles around the rocks, of course. And only the mightiest of machinists will be able to pass the corner of the map with its secrets. Descend in the frightening yet insane Rocky Mountains. Reach the natural wonder of sulfur and natural gas mixture. All that path to finally reach the city. Perfect. Oh yes, the train should return back, but why should it pass the same road if it can just go up? Well, there's a limit though, this is the highest possible point. And of course after a while it should go down. Thank you game for allowing me to do this. Then several miles of boring classical train road and we're back to our district. Fantastic! Can't wait to see how this will optimize my supply logistics. What? 0 products? No one uses it! What's that? A teleportation junction? Nice. Oh boy, this stadium is so huge. How am I supposed to fit that in? People also want food, and its production is so complex, too much ingredients. I have no choice. Meet my second train line. It's also from factory district, but goes straight to the city. Now you will use it, right? And that's a city station on the other end. A train is incoming. Does it work now? Yay! I could not find a space in the city center, so you'll have 4 stadiums around the city. Enjoy! I hope you have more than one team. It's time to farm the remaining resource types, iridium and uranium. Iridium is pretty complex to process, as it requires a lot of buildings and a big production chain. Carbon, sand and water go into carbon nanotubes, which are being mixed with iridium to be processed into iridium alloy. As for uranium, the best use for it as of now is to build nuclear power plants. They generate tons of energy, which is great. They also look very cool. Oh boy, everything is stuck, and we're losing people due to the lack of goodies. But if the production is relatively fine, what's the matter then? I found the root cause. The trucks are stuck. There are too much trucks everywhere. Even our freaking miners don't scare them. I guess I have no other choice but to use trains and get rid of all that mess. Well, they should do it. Now all the productions are split into their own zones, with a train or a one-way highway in between. Carbon nanotubes, sand mines, carbon, electronics, everything is separated. Now the only road for trucks is from station to a factory and vice versa. Our city is continuously growing and upgrading into a huge megapolis, meaning that we finally achieved what we were aiming for. Next time we will aim for more, so press like and subscribe button to not miss it, and see you later!